Welcome to an impromptu episode of Stuff with Tookè. I don't know what to call this exactly. But our good friend Jib, aka Chris, approached me a few days ago and said, my friend Dale's putting out a short movie. He'd like to promote it and do a quick interview about it. And I said, sure, I'm honored. I'm honored to interview Jib's good friend Dale McCoy. Say hello, everyone, to everyone who's here yet. Dale,
hello. How's everybody doing?
Dale, what is the name of your short movie that we'll be watching here in a little bit?
It's called Rena, and it was just something that came to me. I actually got I had a friend that lives in Greece, and so I come up with this name. Her name just popped into my head, and it just fit for some reason. So
yeah, I was going to ask why, like, where the name came from. That's interesting. I think it's actually a person. Not like I was thinking like our arena, you know.
Yeah, I have another friend that lives here in the same county I do, and her name's Rena as well. So yeah, so it was, but the one I actually took it off of was the I guess you say from my Greek friend. Well, not Greek. She lives in was it Rhodes? I guess it is Greece, isn't it? Little island there.
Okay. Let's see. We have Delta. Our friend Delta Zero is here. Hi, Delta. Good to see you. Dale was the name of my former boss. Fantastic. Look, it's like 6 degrees of separation already going on. So, Dale, so you said you just what was your inspiration? I guess is what I'm asking. Like what made you get when this popped in? Like how did this pop in your head? How did it come about? Like how did you get this story?
Well, that's the whole thing. I had a motorcycle wreck in 2010. And I had a major TBI. Of course, I shouldn't be living. That's what they said. But now, with all the wires that got crossed, things just pop in my head, and I see the whole movie from beginning to end. And I just wrote it down, and then just wrote the script out. And that was the easy part. The hard part was, this is like coming right after COVID and everything. So it's getting all your ducks in a row, I guess is what you can say, and then getting everything like that. And then when we finally got everything finalized, we got some volunteers, and we just went in and put it together. And the only one true professional actor that we had is the lady that plays my wife in the movie, Esther. She's been on some movies. She's also a director as well. So. And the good thing with this is winning the awards. We won some of the awards that are IMBD, which is International Movie Database, which qualifies you for that. So all the actors and the crew, since we won some of those awards, got to be we're actually on the IMDb database there.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, the human slave next to me actually has an IMDb credit for some college movie his friend did years ago. He got a writing credit, so yeah, it's fun to see your name on IMDb. It's like, oh look, I did something. It's fantastic. So is this the first short film you've made? Have you done any before?
It's the first. How can I say it? We've made several, which we put on our YouTube channel and Facebook channel of the Improv Guerrilla Studios. We did a couple of there, but this was the true where I wanted to make it as professional as possible. So I actually brought in an actual camera guy or cinematographer. I was say cinematographer, Andrew Friend.
Cinematographer.
And we met him through the I don't know if you've ever heard of the 48-hour film film challenge. You got the
Oh yeah. I actually have heard of that.
48 hours. They put out what all the stuff is, and you got 48 hours to write your script, film it, and then get it into them before the 48 hours is over with. So that's how we met him on one of his movies. And then we got together. I told him about this, and I was looking for somebody to do the cinematography that knows how to do a good lighting setup, and because he's also an editor, and you'll see in here he did some great editing on the video or the movie.
Sorry about that. I was some noise in the background. I had to shut it off. It was interrupting the flow. Now my mustache is interrupting the flow. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah. So it's. Have you always considered yourself like a creative person? Like even before making the movies, have you ever felt like someone like
I,
this, like to?
I have always been very creative. I've drawn since I was little.
Mm.
I come up with it. I had a good imagination before the motorcycle wreck. So we'll say that. Now everybody
Hmm.
says I got even a weirder imagination sometimes. So
Yeah,
with
yeah.
some of the creations we come up with, but it's all been fun. So
Life or death experience will do that.
yes, yes, it will. Yeah,
Trouble.
because it also gives you a thing. Hey, life's short. Yeah, so you better live it.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. So, can you give us an idea what the movie is about? Like, what's you don't have to
Uh,
give away the whole thing. We are going to watch this. It's like about a 15-minute film, so we're going to watch it. But if you have an idea, how would you describe the movie to someone?
This okay, well, it's actually based on a actual ghost story that's here in North Carolina.
Ooh,
I can't think of the girl's name now. She was killed in a car wreck, and people every year on the anniversary of her death is supposed to be seeing her. And they even
mm-hmm,
wrote that there was a song that come out too, a bluegrass song that come out calling it "Bringing Mary Home."
mm-hmm.
Now it's not based on that, but mine was actually based on the North Carolina uh, one, and then so that's what it's about. But it's has a lot to do with where it actually goes from there, because all you get from from the actual ghost story and then that song that they brought out is that the people find her and then bring her home, and that's the end of it. The
Mm-hmm.
mom, the family tells her what happened about the car wreck that she was in, and
Mm-hmm.
got killed and everything. So, but this goes in a little bit more deeper,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like I said, it's just something that popped in my head. How can I make this story more interesting? And like I said, everything just popped in my head, and then we just went with it.
Right, you take a little creative license with it and run with it from there,
Yeah,
which is you
yeah.
have to. You have to like take the story and then jazz it up a little bit, as you say.
Yeah, yeah, and
Mhm.
that's always the fun part because with like I said, that creative license, I want to stay true as much as I can to the actual uh,
Mhm.
thing of it, but in the I can't remember because there's several versions because I think Chicago has their own version
Okay.
with a different girl, so I think maybe every state has their. Or maybe even every country has their own version of it. So I
Mhm.
want to try to stay true to the North Carolina version, and then plus add
Mhm.
to it. And like I said, and we got the people in here is just fantastic. Some of them never acted before. The girls, you see, they've never acted before, and they were perfect. Uh, this is the crew. Like so, we had an amateur crew. Andrew did a great job with filming and stuff on it, getting everything as I seen it in my head, and yeah, and then of course my partner that was in the movie with me, the assistant director Nick. Uh, yeah, we just worked great together. We had some complications. I can tell you
Mhm.
that. Yeah, especially when we started filming because it was hot weather when we was filming, and the that evening it was hot, and all of a sudden that night it went very very cold, and it got so cold that it was there was dew on the ground everywhere, and everybody was getting wet from where the moisture was all around.
Mhm.
So, and we were filming still like at 3 o'clock in the morning. And we just said, look, everybody just go home. It's too cold. We didn't bring any cold weather gear because
Ah.
it's supposed to be hot. So everybody went home, rested up, and we came back the next night and finished it up. So it was a 2 day shoot, but it was really good.
It does like every part of the country has like their woman in white legend. You always see those like it's been done on film a bunch of times on TV shows. The lady in white. I always see a lady in white, a lady in white. It's always
Mhm.
so yeah. So there are multiple ghost stories and legends that have been passed on, for all over the country. Like you said earlier, all over the world. So it's
Mhm.
good it's always cool to see someone else's take on this. The whole kind of this the afterlife, the whole ghost story thing. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you want to put it on? You want to take a gander?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever. Hey,
All
this
right.
your show, brother. I'll
All right.
let you run with it.
All right, let's change the scenes here. All right, so it's about a 6 minute. So it's a 15-minute movie, but it's like a 6 minute clip of it. Is that what we're doing, or I think it's just 6:35. Right? Okay, let's play. Let's let this play. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay, crap. Wait a minute. Why gotta hit the play button? There we go. Yep, Delta La Llorona is another well-known legend. Oh, our good friend Jib doing the music. What you said? What time of year was this filmed?
We filmed it right, I think October.
Yeah, you can
This
see the
was
leaves
beginning of it
changing
was
color.
actually after we shot it a year later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dead Poster Arena is the name of the short film we are watching by our friend Dale McCoyle. So you get an idea that there's some type of loss here, obviously.
Yes.
Hi, Jake Hudson. Welcome.
It comes down to it, we can adopt. Well, at least the scenery's beautiful.
Don't do that. I don't
Turn the
want to
volume
hear
up a
that
little
right
bit.
now.
All I want to do is just make you happy.
So is it that they lost a child? Is that what?
They're trying to have children.
Trying to have children. Okay.
And the doctor, they're actually coming back from the doctor.
Okay.
And he just told them that she can't have children.
I forgot
Gotcha.
how charming you can be.
And this is one of the scenes that I hate because if you look at my face, you see the scars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
Is that a girl?
yeah, you can see a little by the cheekbone.
Yeah.
But that actually adds to the character, I think. Gives the idea that he's already been through some kind of trauma. This is just one more thing.
Sweetie, are you okay?
What's your name?
Rena?
Rena?
Do you need a ride?
Yes, please.
Okay, we can take you there if you let us know where it is.
Then we shot this on a rainy night. This was the second night of the shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was raining on us, so we luckily got a dry spell there to shoot
I was gonna
that
say,
part.
yeah, a few minutes of cloud cover that passed by. That's gotta be a giant pain in the ass when you've got a shoot all set up to go and suddenly the weather's not cooperating.
Not by yourself.
Yeah, it is. We expecting dry, but one thing about North Carolina, if you don't like it for the weather, stick around. It'll change in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. Hi, Tiffany.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Dead Poster says, Dale sounds rural. Cheers from Kentucky, mister. There you go. Okay, Kentucky in the chat. I had a tune.
North Carolina.
There you go. Now, is this anyone's house? Like, this someone you know's house? Is this like, what did you use?
Yeah, this is actually one of our producer's house. A good friend. They let us use the house, and it's a 2-story house. And it's actually kind of crazy because it sits on a thermal, so the bottom of the house stays cold and the top stays hot all the time.
It's interesting.
Can I help you?
And that's Nick. And he's my assistant director.
Said she lived here, so her name was Rena. We just had her in the back seat of this car. We just pulled in here, and she was there. Now she's not. There's no way she could have got out of this car.
I think you better come inside.
We've got news for you.
I'm gonna.
I don't think so, Jake.
Lay this out as easily and as straight as I can, and maybe you all will understand. My wife and I lost our little girl Rena in a car accident, and on the anniversary of her death, people like yourselves see her walking down the road, and you all bring her home.
How long ago was this?
It was 19 years ago.
19 years.
And it feels like it was yesterday. Like it hurts every single day. Every single day.
We was just told yesterday that we couldn't have any children and there's no use trying. I can't even
Pause this
understand
just for a
what
second.
it would be to lose
Why
one.
can I? Okay, there we go. So now, were you doing multiple camera shoots, like as far as like just being able to film both you and the woman playing your wife and the other two people? So or did you have to film it separately?
Yeah, we had to film each shot separately
Okay.
because we just had the one camera, and so we had to set up and do multiple takes with it.
Okay, yeah,
And sometimes that's the good thing. Sometimes it's the bad thing.
right.
'Cause-
I mean, you guys say it might be difficult. I mean, obviously actors they're used to this kind of, but it might be difficult because now you're responding to something that maybe you're not like seeing. I mean, did you like? I guess how can I put this? Like when they're shooting you guys right here, are the other two actors still doing their lines for you to respond to?
yeah.
Okay.
Everything's the same. It's just reading the lines right
All
back.
from the other
But
side.
it's just
That makes sense.
just from so it's just from a different angle.
Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. Okay, let's get back to this.
My heart goes out to you guys.
Rena is a blessing even in death. Keep that in mind.
It's,
Hi, Chris Thompson.
I'm sure you've had a tiring day. We have an extra room upstairs if you would like to stay the night. There's extra blankets and pillows in the cupboard.
That's nice. Okay, thank you.
Yep, I'll put out all
I never
information
went
with,
back in the
in a little bit. Dead poster.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. I'll tell you what, well, I'll go out and get her stuff out of the car and then I'll put you upstairs. Appreciate it.
I think that's yep. There we go. That's the first 6 minutes of the movie, which I believe you said about 15 minutes long, roughly.
Yeah, it's 15 altogether.
Okay, so there you go. Little kind of a sneak preview of the rest of that film. Rena is the name. Jib, I don't know if you listen, but if you could put Dale's like the link to where people can see this. In YouTube, so you have a YouTube channel, right? It was one of
yeah. We're gonna put on the YouTube. It's gonna be on the Improv Gorilla, and Gorilla's GUERRILLA Studios.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like Gorilla Soldier. Okay, Warehouse Gorilla, like Gorilla Soldier. And what was the last part? Warehouse Gorilla Studios.
Sure.
Okay, awesome. Okay, let me type that. I'm gonna type that in the. I don't know if Jib is listening. Jib could get the link for that and pop it in there. But I'll type the name of it. Hold on a second here.
Yeah. We'll be posting that tomorrow, and then everybody, if anybody wants to go see it, can go there and see it. Because I wanted to do this with you when I got a chance to talk to you. So we can wait today, but we're also releasing the actual song, "The Ballad of Rena." Will be I think Sunday that it's going to be released as well.
Oh, I think I misspelled that. Fuck. God damn it. This is what happens. You have a puppet on one hand. Let me see if I can look up the channel. Let me see if I can look up the channel.
Yeah, GUERRILLA. That's what he's looking for. It opened up and it said Main Street to Mountain Studios. That was we just switched that to be the parent company. We have other businesses and stuff that we've got, so that's for the media because we do motorcycle bagger racing. We film bagger racing with the dragsters and the oval track stuff. So besides just doing the movies and commercials and stuff.
Awesome. You guys know how to spell gorilla. Replace that U with an I in the chat. That's how you find it. We'll post it out. We'll put it in the link. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Jim, if you can send me the link, text it to me, and I'll put it up. If you can get it to make it easy. Dead Poster has it. Well, no, that's Improv Gorilla. That's a different one.
yeah, Improv, IMPROV, the Gorilla, like I said, GUERRILLA Studios.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's. I
improv.
think it's.
Improv grad. What do I think?
Yeah,
Warehouse
improv.
girl. What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dale. It's like when you have stuffing for a fucking brain. Thank you. Dead poster got it. Thank you so much. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So this it seems like it's a labor of love. Something like you really put a lot of so all told, how from idea to finish, like okay, start date we're doing this to with finished product. What are we talking about?
Whew. Oh man, yeah, probably about maybe a year and a half.
Wow.
It took. Yeah, 'cause we had was doing other like so we had other stuff that was working on. We've got two films that we done, but they we're going to go back and try to redo them before we did anything like that. But then
Hmm.
we had COVID to hit, so we're still in the aftermath of COVID, dealing with all that garbage. And then it was some other stuff that when it popped up. So when we've actually got in there, we got everybody together. Like I said, once we got everybody together and we filmed,
Hmm.
the shoot took 2 days, and then I think that was right at September maybe, and then it was just right at the end of the leaf season in October, I think it was, when we actually did that. The beginning of the film, when we shot at the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Blue
Hmm.
Ridge Parkway up in
Oh, beautiful.
Asheville. Yeah, and so we just catching the tail end of that, and
Hmm.
then some things come up on Andrew's end too. So it was trying to get things together. But I still say, looking at, when you see a movie today, people think, well, they just shot it and it took them about a month. Well, they just shot it a few months ago and they just got together. Now, if you're looking at a movie today, it usually takes about 3 years after they filmed it to get
Hmm.
into the movie studios or to get
Wow.
into the theaters.
Jeez.
'Cause you got a lot of editing and all the other stuff that you got to have to do
Hmm.
with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of politics with movie making too. I would imagine getting
Yes.
people to back
Yeah.
it and stuff like that.
Yeah, because where we're safe at is we don't have the MPAA ratings where
Mhm.
or stuff like that, but where
Right.
they are because they're part of the union thing like that, they have to have all the ratings and all the other stuff, and if the ratings don't fit what their producers are looking at, then they have to go back and re-edit to get
Hmm.
it to that stage to where it'll fit into either the R or wherever it's at.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. Oh, we have a couple of questions in chat. I have Tune asked, didn't Dale live in South Africa at one point?
I did. I
Oh, that's
lived in
fantastic.
South Africa. Yes, I don't know who asked that, but yes,
I
I
was
did.
out of tune. I was
And
like,
how could you know?
apparently he's a Dave McCoyle file. So, were you ever chased by angry mobs while you were there? Was there?
Do
Yeah.
what?
Ever get chased by angry mobs? Yeah,
I
just
can't. I
wondering.
can't hear.
No, I was wondering whether, like, obviously there have been some issues in South Africa in recent years where certain types of
Oh,
people trying to murder other types of certain people.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just
That
wondering.
that that was definitely going on, and
Mm,
yeah. And when I was over there, somebody I know, well, a thing, uh, they had their house broken into, and he was shot in the stomach, and luckily he
jeez.
survived. They was able to fight him off. But yeah, it goes on. It's bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's rough.
And I don't want to get into politics, but
Mm-mm.
the thing that they told me over there, so what they're doing in your country is what they did to ours.
Right.
So
Mm.
we'll just leave it at that.
Gotcha. Now, someone else brought up that you've won awards before. For
We did win awards. We've had several movies and several videos or music videos where we have won some awards. Rena actually won 99. They call it the wreaths. If you look on the poster, you'll see the wreaths.
mm,
And Rena won 99 wreaths. Uh, and you get a wreath for every time that you're accepted into a film festival, and then of course awards. Uh, uh, the lady that played my wife, like I said, Esther Furman, she's a professional actress.
mm-hmm.
I think she's won two or three Best Actress awards. I won two Best Actor awards. One of them I didn't even put in for. So that took me by surprise. So I was like, what? So when I got the notification on it, I'm like, well, I didn't put in for that award. But the movie itself got a lot of awards for the best thing. And like I said, when you see it's got a lot of the thing with the movies today, like, well, again, I hate to get into politics, but a lot of your festivals and stuff are what you consider woke festivals, and some of the stuff that the background that's in this movie, because of the way it sits, it wasn't accepted well,
Right. I
and
mean,
or it wasn't
even the
accepted
Academy's
at
awards
all.
now have like criteria now of like representation you have to even be considered for an Academy Award, which is just insane to me. But that's
Yeah,
it's the world we live in, so I get it.
and because of the thing that goes on into the movie itself, when you let you find out, uh, it's you got a lot of can you say anti-life people, stuff like that that would
Right.
that everybody like, dude, you should have your movie should have took an award in that, and we're like, well, I said. It got played. That's all that matters. People got to see it. So
That's what you want. You want
but
exposure. You
yeah,
want people to see it.
and the lucky thing about it, I'm gonna say lucky, I was blessed because of my hometown here in Marion, we have the Micropolitan Film Festival, and we actually took several awards there. But we also got the the crowd favorite. It was voted as the crowd
Awesome.
favorite for
And
the
that
thing.
honestly means more to me than anything else. Is the
It
audience
does,
enjoying it the
yeah.
most.
Yeah, because and this is what I tell everybody. That movie, I don't take credit for the movie because the only way that movie happened is because of every individual that took a part into it, including our Mr. Producer.
He's sitting right there.
Mr. Christopher Walter Frederickson there. He actually is the one with done the music on it for us and everything,
won
and
an award
it,
for
it
it.
just
Fantastic.
and he won several awards for it.
Chris
He's
is very
written
talented, guys.
yes, he is, and he also won some awards for the music video as well, the Ballad of Rena on that. So
beautiful.
yeah, and like I said, and I appreciate that's why I said I appreciate everybody all the way down to the lighting guy because the light had to be perfect.
Now, I was going to ask you.
You haven't seen nothing yet. I was going to say you haven't seen nothing yet because when you see the effects of what happens, you saw before we got to the bedroom, and the movie cut off there. But
Right.
what you see after that with the effects of what goes on as far as, I'll say the ghost of Rena, that's going to.
I'm very
Andrew
curious.
did a great
I
job.
love a good ghost story. I'm very, very curious. What else was I going to say? Crap, I had another question. I'm bring this one right in my fucking head. Sorry. God damn it.
Oh, man.
Hi, Bobby. Say hello to Bobby while I can't remember my stupid question. But I was going to ask about like equipment wise. Now, when I know you said you brought like a cinematographer on, did he recommend the equipment like as far as lighting and cameras and what?
Yeah, he had all the stuff that we needed.
Good.
Like I said, yeah, because he's a professional. So, and that's the thing. Everybody talks about let's talk about the budget on that because every movie has to have supposed to have a budget. Well, we had a zero budget because I took volunteer. Look, this is what I got. You guys want to act? Everybody said yes. Chris pitched in with everything, and Andrew he didn't charge us anything for that. So everything that was there. Only thing that cost us was at the time was the food. Of course, you got to feed your actors, make sure you got water and stuff. And so also, so all the catering part of that was on that was by the staff and some other individuals. And like I said, it was so we had zero budget and we put this together. And like I said, when you see it, you'd think that there was a lot of money put into it because there should have been. Because like I said, when you see Andrew and the editing that he's put in on that with everything, how everything goes, yeah, the biggest part where it come out was actually putting everything into the film festivals. I probably got close to $30,000
Wow.
into the film festivals. So, and like I said, we won 99, which ticked me off because I was on that 100. But the very last reef we got, I held out before we made it public, and the very last reef we got was the first annual Military and Veterans Award, which they had just started, and we got accepted for that. Now we didn't win any awards, but we did get accepted, so we got that 99th wreath. And but I tell everybody, this movie is totally responsible for everybody that's on that list of the credits. They're the ones that's made it happen, and then my heart goes out to them.
I have a two-part question. The first part, I guess, would be: have you made primarily short films? And if you so, is your goal moving forward? Is your goal moving forward to do like a full-length feature film?
So far, all we've done is 15. But what we have done, one of the films we have done has been, I think, 45 minutes. Like it's considered a medium film.
Right.
That was one of the films that we were trying to redo, and but like I said, things have happened, and now because of the state taking over certain areas or government entities taking certain areas, we're no longer allowed in certain spots now to redo the shoot. So we don't know if that was going to ever take place again. But yeah, I would love to do a full length movie.
Any
in fact,
ideas?
I even love acting, but and I had a chance to go to be on a TV show, one that I actually loved, but kind of find out that they were shooting in Chicago, and I'm like, nope. I've already been to Chicago. I'm not going to Chicago for filming.
You could probably rent a bullet. You could rent a bulletproof vest, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, Atlanta's the same way. I mean, yeah, because we had a chance to do one in Atlanta, and I'm like, but now they're shooting on the outskirts of Atlanta, which is where they shot doing a lot of the Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
and the Mandalorian stuff, and then of course they did The Walking Dead.
Well, I was just gonna say The Walking Dead did a lot of stuff in Georgia.
Yeah. We did. We was actually there. Me and a friend drove there. We're just gonna check it out, and we got to the gate there at Alexandria, and you can see the wall. You know how they got things set up, and when we stopped in, we had on a matching shirts and stuff from our veteran stuff. And the guard thought we was part of the crew, was going to wave us in. And I said, hey, man, might want to ask first. So we asked, he said, oh, y'all not part of the crew? And they was just getting started up. I think this was like for season 7, and they was just getting started back up. So all the actors and people were coming back in.
Just showing up, all the extras and everything.
Yeah. And I said, no, we just want to like maybe check things out and see how things go. And he said, oh, no, you got to go up here and check in first. So we got up there, but there was nobody in the main office to check in. But they had the store there where they do a lot of things with, and they had some memorabilia, and of course they had actors that were dressed up like the other actors, and they take people around, and they got to fight zombies and stuff. And I think they still do that to this day. So you can go, you can actually go pay and be a zombie, or be one of the actors that's taking out the zombies.
It's for Out of Tune. It says, can we do a remake where we replace Rena with Granny? I don't know if you're familiar. Granny's my partner on This All Sucks. But see, Out of Tune, in that version, you're driving Granny to the liquor store. If they're taking her home. Every day of the anniversary, you're driving to get beer.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it's either North Carolina or the Chicago. I can't remember which one. The girl that was killed was on her way back from a party that like a bar. A speakeasy or something like that. So that's how she was killed in one of those things.
Gotcha.
So, now, so Grant, I probably with him showing up.
he's dead. Not that serious. Okay, I get it, Grant. It's get in the car.
Mirror scratch.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, do you just randomly come up with ideas? Do you write them all down in the book, like say potential idea for this, potential idea for that, just so you don't forget them? I used to write a little bit, and if something came to me in the middle of the night, guaranteed when I woke up in the morning it would be gone if I didn't write it down. So
exactly. Well, so with the memory loss from motorcycle wreck, if I'm like you, I can be talking to you about something 1 minute, next thing is gone. So I got all my stuff in unless the computer memory gets wiped out, I'm good. So that's where I put all my ideas, everything's there, and from that point. So you asked, I would love to do a full length movie. Actually, I've got one that we was trying to do, but now with AI coming out with all this crazy stuff that you can actually make full length movies.
Really,
with AI.
It's great with the AI now. You can just get so much more done than you used to.
Yeah, so I think I could do this movie with AI, but I just have to learn how to do it, or find somebody who already knows how to do it, and then sit down
Right.
with them and make out the movie. Because I got the whole full length movie, and it's a uh, like I said, it's based on Beowulf.
Mm-hmm.
It's my version of Beowulf that happens here in the New World, I
So
guess
like
what you say.
a modern day Beowulf, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
That's a cool
and
idea. I like that idea,
yeah,
actually.
and so it's kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, we also do music videos. Like we did one for it's called and you can go check it out. It's called Kidney Stone. You ain't nothing but, in quotation marks,
Hmm.
By Billy Ray Osborne, and uh, so he wrote the song and everything. So I got to do their video for him, and
Hmm.
it was fun to do because him and his wife, of course, his wife's my cousin. So we had a great time filming that. Uh, it's just, and then we got another one that we have a band that's wanting us to do, and it has to do with the football. So we just have to get everything set up to see what it's going to cost to get all that done.
That's
And that's your
that's the
biggest
big
thing
part.
is the cost. Yeah, all
Hmm.
your props is your biggest part, and usually the biggest
Right.
budget besides the actors.
And that's where the AI can really help when like special effects and stuff like that. Like the actors are still doing the acting, but as far as like locations and stuff like that, it makes it a little easier to
Yeah,
kind of place
yeah,
them where you want them to be,
yeah.
as
Because
opposed to
I
getting on
was
a
looking at
plane.
this. Yeah, because I look at you can use a football field, you can use a high school football field or something like that, but it depends on what level you're looking at this football game supposed to be at. If
Hmm.
it's in a big game, you're going to have a whole bigger stadium, wraparound stadium,
Yeah.
and so I was like, well, AI could probably take care of
Yeah,
that.
you see it all the time. Like you see people filming a stadium scene, and they used to have to go get a shit ton of extras and fill a stadium to film that
Yeah.
scene. And now
Well,
AI can just place people in the seats.
yeah. Well, now, on that one, if you look at the what was the longest yard with Adam Sandler,
Hmm.
and then the Rock did one with the Gridiron Gang.
Okay.
They actually did use CGI to put people
Hmm.
in the stands.
Right, the
So
CGI,
when they
whatever.
filmed,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
there wasn't a lot of people. Just like one section, and then they took that section and then just jumbled up the pictures and put it in there.
Right.
Which you never tell it unless you really looked at it really hard.
Mhm. Now, Dead Poster brings up a good idea. He goes, back up your stuff every 2 weeks, Dale, on an external hard drive, just to make sure it doesn't go kaplooey. It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing like I said, we started a new business where we're doing filming with the bagger motorcycle races, and
Mhm.
so uh, now we can use that. Probably get one and use a tax write off now. So,
Right. Yeah.
so,
This is Delta poking me with a fork here because I made a mention the other day that those like people who do like the AI art, it's basically macaroni art with a computer.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like somebody has to, but CGI is a little more involved than AI. It's a
yeah.
little different.
Yeah,
So.
'cause there's a group. Well, he calls himself what is it? He goes by on YouTube that Bob Dominator. He does like the
Mm,
biking songs and stuff, and he's supposed to have this girl, this blonde headed lady that's singing with him,
mm,
and she got a beautiful voice. She's a beautiful woman. Then I kind of find out I think she's AI generated, and I'm like,
mm.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, I said, man, I hate that
My
because because her voice, the way she sings just matches perfectly.
right.
And then of course
Mm,
when he does his thing, he's sitting there saying he got the Viking thing going on with him, and it's like okay, but then you start watching some of the videos, and you can tell that there's a lag there
mm.
on
Yeah. Oh,
some
yeah.
of the
Yeah.
stuff. And it's like,
Right.
AI is creating all this stuff now. They're just creating people. Wow. Okay. I mean, because
But
yeah, because that's what I try to find out. Is, like, is that real? And I'll go in. I mean, I look to see if the teeth are perfect and if all the hair is
mhm.
perfect. No, okay,
Fingers.
that's probably
A,
AI.
always look at the fingers. Can't seem to get the fingers right a lot of times. That's it. That's where you
Yeah,
catch it.
yeah,
Chip says, my macaroni art is awesome. 2K, don't make me slap you. Listen, I told you how much I love the This All Sucks theme song. I was a big fan, but I'm just saying. Just
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It's
Well,
something that, that
and that's so because when I had the motorcycle
macaroni art.
wreck,
Mm,
I lost all my art skill and my
mhm.
musical skill, and that now I've had a craving to get back and try to do music again, but I can't keep retain the notes and stuff.
Right.
And getting my fingers to play at the same time has been sort of a downside as well. But I'm still working. But I can still play the harmonica a little bit, so that's the good thing. But with the music, it was driving me crazy because I've grown up playing music, and now that I can't play, I was leading the way. So now when it come out with AI, of course, you got Suno and Marika. So I've actually got to sit down and actually write some songs out, and then have them to play the music for me, recreate music for me, and so
fine tune it a little bit as you go.
but I also got to take some other songs and create some music with that just by using the AI. So that has helped. But talking about that thing with But the Macaroni, because there's somebody that did took a picture and used AI to transform it somehow, and it just came out of court just last month that that it's not considered
plagiarism.
It's still property of the original
creator.
Yeah. So whereas if you went in and changed so much of something, then you could call it yours. But now, because of that, they say, well, no, all it did was just go in and jumble up stuff. And so the Supreme Court said, no, that's it's all the proceeds or whatever goes back to the original artist on that. So, and if that's the same thing, I mean, which kind of sucks for us because, like, you know what, it's our idea of what we're putting on the music. And it's not the music or doing it; it's us going in, telling us what it wants, what we want to do it, what musical instruments, how the genre that we want. And I think
you're coming up with the prompts and the imagination. Does the AI is kind of bringing what you're trying to do to life or close enough to it?
And exactly what an artist would do, but I don't have to pay an artist to do it. I'm paying so much a month for the thing for that to do it which is a lot because I mean. Yeah, Chris created the songs and the music for the thing. And when I called him up, told him, I was like, he had, and he does his own thing, but he may not have time to do something. So, and if I need something right away, I got the AI to do it now.
Right.
Yeah, to do it. And I think that's maybe and I hate it for them. I think a lot of musicians, professional musicians, want to do they want keep it where they're making all the music stuff because they get all the money, but they forget, hey, there's people out here with disabilities and stuff that would love to make music. They can't and can't afford to go get you to do it. They want to do it themselves. They want to, and to me, that's getting my brain and my musical back into the world where I was as close as I can get it to where I was doing it.
Right, it's allowing you to be creative without actually performing the music yourself, basically.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to perform. I mean, I can get up on stage and talk and stuff, but trust me, here's what I tell everybody: if I sing solo, you can't hear me. Like in the movie, you saw in the opening scene. I had to shave, and like I said, you saw it brought the scars out a little bit, and actually, that's the only part I hate about the movie is because it shows my scars and stuff in it. And
like I said, I do think it adds to the character, though. And it kind of adds it does make you feel like the character's been through some shit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
well, that was why I was trying to portray him as the veteran. You had that rough, tough exterior, or he wants to understand, but he understands from the military perspective, which is it's a darker side, and that's why I said you have humor. And you have military humor, which is a dark humor.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes if I'm around people who's been in the military, I can make a comment or we all know something, we say something, we know it's a dark humor, then we're good with it. But if we say it in front of somebody who's never done it, they're like, they take offense to it real quick.
They don't get it. They don't get the gallows humor of it. It's when you brought up, I Dead Poster brought this up in a chat bait, but wasn't transformative. He's referring to the painting that you said earlier, where like they change it, but not like it's like it's very similar to what we do here with the podcast. Like a lot of our podcasts, we'll watch other people's podcasts and comment on them and kind of make fun of them. But you can do that. But if you just put someone else's podcast on your channel and leave it, now you're just stealing their content. It's not transformative. So that's kind of what you're saying.
Yeah, correct. Because you're allowed to do, like you said, what you guys do, and I love it, by the way, what you do, because you're allowed to put it on there as long as you're not making any money off of it.
Right.
It's the once you start making money off
Oh,
of it, then
okay.
that's where they gig you
Got you, Joey.
for the stuff because you have the right to do to what I call it cross examine, but to sit there like mystery theater. Well, I
This is
grew
science
up
theater.
mystery theater,
Me too. Yeah,
and
yeah. One of my favorite shows ever. So.
yeah, and I sit there now. I used to watch. That's how I watched free movies all the time, because these guys were. But they talked through it the whole time, and
Right, that's what we do.
That's
We
why
have
it
a
was.
we have a show on Sunday, Mr.
Yeah,
Movies with Tookè. It's a similar concept. We just goof on the movie the whole time. So
yeah, and that's why I love. Yeah, because I've actually seen some of these stuff, and it's like, this is great because it brings back what memories I do have of that time of watching on the TV and everything, especially because you had to stay up late at night to see it.
yeah. So, yeah,
so
when that show was first on, it was like a show at midnight. Then
yeah,
eventually became like a Saturday afternoon show.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So it was like, I think because the laws changed during that time for what they had, and then they was able to start showing it to more people. So
the
it's
best
a
way,
good thing.
like with the AI stuff, best way I could describe the AI is like you have a magic paintbrush. So you're pointing at the blank canvas. Okay, I want a tree there. I want a picket fence here. I want the sun up there. And it's your ideas. They're your ideas being put on the canvas. You're just not actually painting it. It's just your imagination, and the magic paintbrush is doing it for you.
Yeah. Well,
Basically,
I think the biggest thing is if you do it and you got blank canvas, that's yours. Because nobody's created that yet. Because the biggest thing with this guy, with what we was talking about, he actually took a famous painting and had AI to do it, and it looked similar to the same painting, but it was a different thing. And that's when the Supreme Court said, no, it's still the same, and you used another painting, so that creator's gonna get that content, even though the painting was almost I don't know how old, but it was pretty old.
Dead Poster says,
So
MS. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, so
We do that thing. We both start and stop. But you finish, so then I'll read this after. Sorry.
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll do.
All right, what Dead Poster says, MST3K is how I found Gamera. Don't fuck with Gamera. Yes, Gamera is really neat. Gamera is turtle meat. We all love you, Gamera. Just from one of the Gamera movies. I love when he did the Gamera and Godzilla movies. The Mystery Science Theater 3000. They were great. So.
Yeah, yeah. So that's like I said, it's been fun. Like I said, I love the creating because like I said, my brain goes nonstop, and with the injuries that I still got, well, before the injury, I was actually on the independent professional wrestling circuit.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so I was
What was
I was
what was your wrestling name? I gotta know.
I had several.
Okay.
I went by Austin Hart before WWE went and put Austin and Hart in a battle together.
Okay.
That ticked me off. That ticked me off bad. I was like, so. But then, I went by my own name for a little bit, and then my heel name was, and I still got some of the stuff was the Unislayer, the yellow and black
nice.
attack. Yeah.
Nice.
So he was the one man, and that was when I was 5'10". And that's 2 weeks. I lost 2 inches during the motorcycle wreck, after motorcycle wreck.
Wow.
So I was 5'10", and I weighed 225. So I was right there at the heavyweight
Minimum.
thing. Yeah, the minimum, because in order to be heavyweight, you got to be 225. And I had a 6-pack. So when I had the motorcycle wreck, I went from a 6-pack to a keg due to the cortisol, because from all the pain and stuff.
Oh yeah, I would
But
imagine.
I don't take pain meds. I have.
Okay.
I hate medicine. Period. And so till I can find a way to get rid of all the cortisol, I'm still going to have a little small keg there.
I have no place to judge a beer belly. So Dead Poster wants to know which circuit were you on? What was the name of the circuit?
I was in the southeast. Yeah, we did this a little bit of everywhere.
So this is our friend Ari. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is our friend Ari Gold. Ari Gold likes to insult everybody. He's kind of like he's our very own not Rodney Dangerfield. Who's the other guy? God damn, I can't think of the the old roast comic. It's not coming to me right now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You green felt toad interviewing a movie maker. You Muppet moron. The only director you know points a banana at Miss Piggy. Stay in your swamp. I'm not Kermit the Frog, Ari. Stop it. I'll kill you. Always an angry man. He's mad at me because I don't read every single one of these anymore because I guess it's no fucking time to read these three
I can't
paragraph
see it.
things he
Yeah.
does.
So somebody asked me a question. I couldn't say it anyway because it's way over there.
Don Rickles, thank you, Don Deadpool. So that was Don Rickles.
Yeah, Don. Yeah,
So
that's my thing on making the movies and stuff. So we have main thing is to have fun with it, and when you got a crew, like I said, the two girls that cheated, the one you saw that got picked up there. So we did that, shot that in front of the new North Coast School, and on a little back road. So everything was, like I said, the house. Paul let us use his house, and like I said, it sets on a thermal because the bottom of the house stays cool all year long, and the top stays hot. So it doesn't matter if it's in the middle. It could be dead winter, and the top is stays
the
hot.
The house is bipolar. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now you've got
which fit perfect for the movie.
So now Rena's all done. Do you already have your next idea in the holster, like what you want to do next, or are you still kind of like bouncing ideas around?
Well, like I said, we got the guy. Actually, I was on the phone yesterday with the gentleman, but the video doing with the football scene. So that's going to be something that we're looking at doing. Probably going to be the next project. But I do have the one that I would love to do if I can find somebody who does the AI stuff, just making the AI movie, and just where I put the script in, it's done. That'd be easy. So just getting it the words MPAA rated and all that good stuff for and finding a distributor for it. So, and that's that's been the toughest thing is finding distributors, because unless you're winning major awards at Cannes and what's the other one? Sundance and
Sundance.
Some of those others. Yeah, and you got a good name. You're hard up to find somebody to take your movies and distribute them to the public. So a lot of people do their own, and but I'm not that smart. That's why I said it didn't cost me anything but time to make this, and and I made some good friends doing it. Like I said, I got to meet Esther, who played my wife. She's a great person. She was excellent in doing this thing, and we showed her the whole line, the whole script and everything, and she was right on board with it. So
Nice.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's good when you got people that when they read the script and they're like, "Oh wow, I love this." And so, well, this is what your part is, and the kids, you'll hear people say, "Never work with kids," and the girls were great.
Kids and animals.
They were listening. Yeah, and then of course, working with Nick and Cammy when they sat on the porch and everything, and then was telling us about what happened with them coming in there. So, like I said, it was all volunteer, and we took everything. We had a couple of sponsors to help out with certain things that we needed stuff on. So it was a great adventure.
Awesome.
And everybody's like, "How do I get started?" Pick up a camera. Just pick up a camera. Even if you got I don't got a camera. If you got a phone, you got a modern day phone, you got a camera.
For sure.
Start using it. Just start using it, and then just start write your little script out. Do one man. You can do one person. There's actually a great university I'm going to send you to. I'm going to send it to you. It's not going to cost you nothing. Okay, and it's called the University of YouTube. You can learn a lot of stuff by going to the University of YouTube or YouTube University and just pulling up how to make films, how to create films, and just type in how to create a film by myself. You'll find a lot of videos there, and that's why I tell everybody:
Awesome.
you never know where you're going to go with it.
Mhm.
It's your world. You take it as far as you want to go.
Black gay puppet. Yes, black gay puppet. Wants to know, do you have black puppet representation in your movies? I don't think there's any. I don't think there are any puppets in the movie.
I don't think we have any puppet. No, we've not had any puppet. We may in the future.
Thank you, Dead Puzzle. Yeah,
So, yeah.
we are very talented puppets in general. So
Yeah, I know. Because I heard that there's there's a couple of puppets running for office.
yeah, that
And I'm like, man, that
4K
could.
puppet.
Yeah, and I had a movie idea just like that.
You are, yeah, I'm his VP. 4K is running for president. 4K, 2K, 2K, 28. That's where we go with that.
Yeah,
So,
so
there's
I can see a movie or a short film based off that right there.
yeah, because our platform is diverse and not diverse at the same time. So it's fantastic. Well, Dale, I really enjoyed this. I hope. Is there anything else you want to tell people about this movie before we wrap this up? Is there anything else you would like them to know?
Just like I said, we had fun doing it, and hopefully it's going to be maybe a Kickstarter for somebody who wants to get into movies to understand. Hey, it's easy to do. It's simple. Just do it. Just go out and
And you
start filming.
said it releases officially
The
tomorrow.
best thing to do,
Oh, sorry.
do what?
You said it releases officially tomorrow on YouTube. You said
Yeah, we're gonna post it tomorrow. Tomorrow Saturday, right?
Yep.
I've been a day behind because I lost my it has been crazy this week. I lost my brother last week, and
Very sorry to hear
so
that.
we've been appreciate, and so I've been on with that. But then I lost power, and where I live at in North Cove, in a certain area I can't get any signal and stuff. And then when it rains hard, I can't get nothing. And so I lost a day. So I showed up to an event, and they said, "Dude, today's Monday." That was yesterday. And I'm like, "No, today's Sunday." No, it was. So I lost the whole day. So yeah. So today's Friday, and tomorrow's Saturday. Then we're going to be putting it up tomorrow.
Awesome. Fantastic. The link is once again Dead Poster post that I did as well. The link to the channel is in the chat. Give it a sub. While you're at it, give this channel a sub. Give your pal Tookè a sub as well and a like. Just trying to get this channel going. And obviously, Dale knows it's always fun to try to get your channel going, get people to go over there. So please sub to both. Dale, you've been a pleasure. Honestly, this is really interesting to find out about this. The first time I've done like a legitimate one-on-one interview about a movie. So this is new for me too.
Hey,
So.
I've enjoyed it. So I appreciate you.
All right, everyone. Thank you all for checking this out. I think this all sucks tonight. Maybe, I don't know. Granny's having a rough day, so we'll see. If it is, it'll be 9:30, 10 o'clock. If not, we'll get back to you guys the next day. But till I see you guys again. Thank you so much, Dale. Thank you, Jim, for setting this up. And have a lovely evening, everybody. Bye.